The appeal of Titanic is stronger than ever. I'm told that right behind God and Coca-Cola, Titanic is the most recognizable word that we can speak. So God bless Dr. Ballard for rejuvenating the interest, because I think that was very significant. When he found the wreck 40 years ago, it had been missing for 73 years. And once he found it and the dives down began, that piqued the interest of James Cameron. He wanted to make the film to sort of justify his dives down to the wreck, which he incorporated into the storyline of his iconic film. So that rejuvenated interest in Titanic for a new generation, the discovery of the wreck, just as Cameron's film continues to rejuvenate interest generation after generation after generation.
And the interest, of course, and this is perhaps the point, makes a lot of money. I mean, all the museums, all the various theme park type arrangements at places associated with the Titanic. I mean, it is a marketing opportunity as much as anything else.
Why do you think I wrote the book? So, yeah, I mean, of course it is. But it also stirs very deep feelings inside of people. I call our people Titaniacs. We are besotted with this story, the universal appeal. Everybody has some either knowledge or interest in the Titanic story, because it affects us in ways that no other disaster does.
But
Nobody
why? Why does it do
romanticizes.
that, Nelson? I mean, what's the attraction?
Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, except for the fact because no one would romanticize 9/11. I mean, it was the 9/11 of its day. And yet we look at it with humor and love and affection. And I think it's perhaps because it is, in spite of the fact that it's tragic, it's epic in its tragedy, but it also represents a gentle time, a kinder time that we'll never see again. Before Titanic, there were no world wars. The Titanic was the end of an era and ushered us into the dramas of the 20th century.
And people will still want to experience that in some vicarious form, won't they?
That's correct. And there's no limit to how many times people want to see the movie or go to the museum or hear the stories.
Or read the book.
And there are so many. Yeah, read my book. And my book is about basically an obscure passenger, sort of a footnote in Titanic history. But there were 1,500 lives lost. There are 1,500 stories, as well as the stories of their families. The families suffered. There's something for everyone in this.
A human tragedy,
tale.
but one that, as you say, has crystallized an era and certainly launched 1,000 movies, books, and many other things besides. So launch, you see, not sink. That's the important point. Nelson, thank you so much for being with us. Nelson Aspen there. And that's it from this edition that sails proudly on of World Business Report.